One.
Location pages. These are pages that are targeting service plus city type queries. And in this video, I'm going to get into a little bit more detail about it. So with SEO, there basically are three parts. Making sure that Google can optimally crawl and index your website, ensure that you have content on the website that's relevant to the queries that your customers are performing on Google, and maximizing the trust of your website. Location pages touch upon this second part, ensuring your website is content relevant to the searches your customers are performing. There are industries where all of the search volume is service or product plus city. An example of this could be car rentals. We're going to do a quick search here for car rental Cherry Hill. And then another tab, I'm going to do car rental Fort Lauderdale. So as we look at the search results, you'll find that like Enterprise, for example, is not trying to rank its entire website for every city across the United States. Here's the Cherry Hill page. Here's the Fort Lauderdale page. You'll notice that both of them have city pages, state pages, country pages, and then a locations page. This is a tactic that we use with all of our clients. If you serve a geographic area, people are going to be searching for your service plus the city that they reside in. And if you serve an area outside of just one city, you need to rank in all of those cities. The approach that we've seen here with Enterprise is exactly what you're going to need to do. An example of this is one of our clients, Junk Rescue. They serve all of South Jersey, actually from Freehold down. And we have pages such as junk removal, the service, then the New Jersey, and then we have all of these individual pages. And just to illustrate, let's see how they're ranking. So if we do junk removal Cherry Hill, it's the Cherry Hill page that's ranking. If we do junk removal Marlton, it's the Marlton page that's ranking. Junk removal Philadelphia, even getting out of New Jersey, as you can see in the lower left-hand corner, /PA//Philadelphia. It's a Philadelphia page that's ranking. The internal linking of all these pages is very important, and it's really easy to do this the wrong way. Here's an example of a medical malpractice lawyer out on the West Coast, and if you go over to his navigation, he has this mess of a navigation. It's almost impossible to find anything. We would never do something like this. If we're going to put up dozens of pages targeting different areas of practice for a lawyer or different cities for a lawyer, we'll put the main parent area in the navigation and link to all the other pages from that top level page. There's no reason to have dozens upon dozens upon dozens of pages in your navigation. Another thing I want to point out is that we're not going to link to all of these pages just from the footer. Links coming from the header and footer of your website are not as contextually relevant and not as powerful as links from inside the page. So you'll notice that we usually handle internal linking like this, where we're linking to the pages within the body of the content as opposed to the footer or the header. So in this case, we have pages for all of these towns, but we didn't shoehorn them all into the navigation, creating a total mess. Other things like including breadcrumbs are also critical because they establish an internal linking and clusters around the geographic areas that we're targeting. So in other words, all the New Jersey pages are linking to one another, as are the Pennsylvania pages. Finally, we use natural language processing as the last touch. Here we want to ensure that our location page is more thorough than any of your competitors, and that a computer is able to understand what the page is about. I'm not going to get into this in too much detail, but in one of the future videos, I'm going to outline how we leverage natural language processing and our entire content planning process so that we get these pages right. If you have any questions about this, I'd be happy to jump on a call with you and we can go over it in a little bit more detail.